what Nigel Farage is proposing to do in terms of the tax cuts and spending increases he is proposing, it's 2.5 or even 3 times
Mm.
the scale of what Liz Truss attempted back in September 2022. Three
Yes.
times the scale. I was at the time urging spending restraint to offset, or at least partially offset, the proposed tax cuts, because it was clear to me at the time you can't just have unfunded tax cuts on that scale. Now,
Mm.
unfortunately, the sort of suggestion, the point, the case I made internally back then in September 2022 wasn't listened to, and we've all seen the result subsequently.
Mm.
So, what Nigel Farage is proposing to do in terms of the tax cuts and spending increases he is proposing, it's 2.5 or even 3 times
Mm.
the scale of what Liz Truss attempted back in September 2022. Three
Yes.
times the scale. Now, we saw how that ended, and Nigel Farage is proposing to do the same thing, except times three. So it's actually, I think, very irresponsible of Nigel Farage to be
Mm.
proposing these sort of unfunded spending measures.
Yes.
And I think as the media and the British public just scrutinise a bit more carefully what he's saying, it doesn't really stand up to scrutiny. I mean,
Right.
Nigel Farage has been, for the last few months, or frankly, the last few years, throwing out lots of attractive sounding slogans without really having any like substance behind it.
Mm.
I think that is now going to get properly looked at and properly scrutinised,
Right.
probably in a way that it hasn't ever before.